Hi, this is Tara Reed, and I wanted to quickly show you a cool thing that you can do with my new Bees Life fabric from Riley Blake. You can make your own DIY beeswax wraps. What are beeswax wraps, you ask? It is basically when you take fabric and you add beeswax and often an oil and a little bit of pine resin that makes it sticky. So this becomes a beautiful alternative to saran wrap and much more earth friendly because you can reuse it and use it and use it and use it. One thing that is important is that you not use it with meat. You cannot, because it is beeswax and you're gonna melt it to create this, you can't heat it. So you can't wash it in hot water. So if you need to wash something off in hot water, like meat juice, then this is not the product for you. So do something else. But these are great for so many things, for snacks, for sandwiches, for covering containers or cups. Say you lost the lid, you just wanna keep your fruit fresh. It works great. So I'm gonna show you really quick some of the uses. That's one, you can put it on a cup too. This I think is super cool. So I've taken a square and I've folded it, and I'm gonna show you how to do that in a second, to make a little sack. So I just have some cherry tomatoes in there. We ate too many of them. I could put a lot more in there. And then you just fold the flap over. And because it has the beeswax and the pine resin, it sticks. It doesn't stick exactly the same as, you know, a cling wrap, don't get me wrong, but it works great and it'll keep things really fresh. You can keep it in your fridge. You can put them in lunches, things like that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it is to fold that cute little holder out of your beeswax wrap. You wanna put the right side of the fabric down, although you can, as you can see, adding the wax makes the fabric a bit more translucent than it is in everyday life, if it's dry. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're just gonna fold up the corner. Do that, it's nice and sticky, sticks together pretty well. Now you're gonna take this and you're gonna fold it up to the side so you have a straight line across here. So you're making little triangles, stick it down. You can do that with the opposite side, basically like origami, right? Then you're gonna fold this first flap down, flip it over, fold that down, and voila, you have a little bag. And because it is fabric and it has wax, you can just go bam, push it down a little bit to, well, that wasn't a great example. Push it down a little bit to make it stand up, and then just put whatever you want to put in there. And then you're going to fold it, the flap over. Now, the one you fold over, you want to be from the side where you didn't fold up so that it stays closed. Because if you do this the opposite way, this is going to fall apart. So you want the flaps that way. Hopefully you can see that. So let's try it with the smaller one, because we did not have very many tomatoes to put in this bag, so that's a little bit of overkill. And then the beauty of it is you just unfold it, can rinse it off in cold water to clean it. Again, not hot water, or your wax will start to melt and you'll make a mess in your sink. And then you can just store it like that. So let's try this one. This is an 8-inch square. And it's much more obvious which side is the front and which side is the back on the darker fabric. So again, fold it into a triangle. Fold this side up so that this line is parallel to the bottom fold. This is fun to do with kids too. Fun to do with paper too. Fold that down, flip it over, fold that down, open it up. So now you have like a cute little container. That would be fun for nuts too, but I bet, oh, whoops, sorry about that. And we lost one tomato, but otherwise it is really quite a perfect size. Well, maybe one less tomato and it's about a perfect size. So then you just fold that over and see, you can kind of just click it. So it's not as beautifully folded, but it's doing the job. It's holding those tomatoes, it's keeping them fresh, it's keeping them safe, and we're saving the earth. So there you have it, how to fold cute little bags out of DIY beeswax wraps that you make to decrease your carbon footprint.